Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Dive Bombers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We're in year number 1 here, in control of the Dive Bombers franchise, and we are in year number 7 in the Green Nachos League universe. Last episode, we got our first win under the Dive Bombers as we beat our old team we used to manage, the Furry Flyers, 15-11 in a rather thrilling back-and-forth offensive slugfest that saw us come out on top. Both starters got manhandled. Then the bullpen for the Flyers kind of blew it off of Raymond Benson, and well, we managed to capitalize and win. And all it took was two guys to hit multiple home runs and one guy to hit for the cycle for us to finally win a damn game. So we're 1-2 now to start the year, and we're playing the defending champions this time out, our division rivals, the Bird Lizards, who come in at 2-1. They're currently leading they were leading the division. They're a half game behind the Thumpers and Toucans, I believe, who are both at 3-1, if I remember correctly. On the mound for them is going to be Sawyer Romano. The veteran is still working his way through the league. He has been here since the beginning of the league's existence. Tier 1 workhorse for him, and for us, we have new signing Alana Doherty, who was picked up at the end of last episode. She replaces long reliever Knox Dropkin, which will allow us to move S-tier reliever Juliet Hoover into the bullpen, who got the save last episode, and it puts Doherty as the number 4 starter. She is Tier 2 Wild Thing. She's making her first start of the entire season because she was a free agent coming into this one. Doherty, I'm actually not sure who she used to play for. I'm actually going to go ahead and take a look back because I still have all my old save files for this league. I'm just going to check real quick and see if she's been in the league for the past couple of iterations. That would be under sign and release because she's still a free agent in this league. There she is. All right, so she is coming. She actually, there's no. You're joking. I re-signed a kid who is on the team already. Okay. So Alana Doherty was a rookie in year 6 at 32 years young. She pitched for the Dive Bombers one game at the end of the season, took the loss. It was a quality start of 3 runs, but Dive Bombers didn't have a good offense last year, so they didn't win it for her. Okay, that is funny. Okay, so I, without knowing, because I didn't know who was on the team beforehand, have re-signed a player who has played for the Dive Bombers before and is in her sophomore season at 33 years old, making her second career start in the league. That is funny. What are the odds? It was just meant to be, I suppose. But anyway, here's the lineup for us. I set this last episode before we signed off for the day. Leading off in right field is P.J. Freeman. Batting second in center is Thomas Guzman, who's coming off hitting for the cycle. He is also locked in. And we have Heather Mann, who had a home run last episode. She's starting at second base today, locked in. Swing Mustard is catching. He'll bat fourth. He sat out last game. He pinch hit late in the game, but he wasn't starting. Froth Ellison again will start at first base. Alex Benetti, the utility player, will move to left field. He was DHing last episode. Emmett Stout, he's locked in, batting at third base today. He's batting seventh. He, I believe, hit 2 home runs off the bench last episode. Heather Mann, I believe, was the other person who hit 2 home runs. And Kenneth Turnpike is locked in at shortstop with Doherty on the mound. Lineup for the Bird Lizards, leading off at second is Tense Mateo De Leon. Then it's first baseman, former Thumper, Kane Tambor. Batting third, left fielder Jackson Roquefort, who hit the walk-off to win them the championship last season. Ernie Mike Drop locked in at shortstop. Right fielder, former Furry Flyer, Xander Kerr. Nice to see you again, buddy. He's tense. Tense at center field is Michaela Success. At third base is Chloe Rodriguez, who was a one-time, I believe, champ, if I remember correctly. Rango Word is catching today. He's batting 8th, and Sawyer Romano's pitching. Looking at their bench, they have a shortstop, Kyrie Fury. Third baseman, Alessandro Richard, or it could be Richard, depending on how you pronounce it. Cashton Roach is the primary catcher, I believe. Or he might be the backup. And then shortstop, Butter Sampson. Right fielder, Dorothy Underwood. Rest of their pitching rotation has Wixit Linguino as the ace, Rodney Mullins as the 2, Tiger Getrecht as the 3, former Thumpers ace. And then in the bullpen, they have C.T. Hogwash, Nyla Witness, who was a one-time Furry Flyer, Piazza Oliver, Iker Cortez, and closer Kaya Roquefort. No relation to Jackson. Actually, I believe they are like first or second cousins, if I had to guess. Probably second cousins, maybe first. But she is older than him, too, so... All right, anyway, let's jump into the game here and have some fun, shall we? All right, we're on the road. We're going to the Bird Lizards home park, which is Founders Field, which is the home of the Wild Pigs in the regular standard Super Mega League. Back in SMB4, it was the home of the Pigs and the Jacks, but in SMB4, the Jacks got the new stadium, Battery Bay. Bring an exhibit of whack-ass streaming school by me. Hey, one boy, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Hopefully your day's going well, man. I know your first semester of college just finished up. Congrats on that, by the way. Well, here we go. We got some Die Bombers action here. Freeman leads off, locked in right field, hitting .438. Sawyer Romano makes his first pitch of the season. Sign Stealer told me it was a heater, but it's outside. Ball one. Heater down, hard hit on the ground past the diving Rodriguez into left field, and that is a leadoff single for PJ. He's live at 1 a.m. at night, and then live 2 days later at 9 a.m. Yep, that is true. We do not have a set schedule around here. We make time. Guzman up, locked in, coming off hitting a cycle last episode. Locked in, hitting .400 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Romano hits a heater right down the middle there on that pitch, 0-1. Checked up and in, good hold on that one, Guzman, 1-1. That's inside on the changeup, 2-1. Heater up, turned on by Guzman, hit deep to right center field, running out of room in center at the wall. Making the catch is success for the first out as that just stayed in there. A little more to the right, we're looking at a home run. A little more to the left, well, it's probably an easy fly. Heather Mann up next, second baseman locked in, hitting .667 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. She had a 2-homer game last episode, locked in. Tier 1 first pitch prayer working against her. It's at Tier 1 now because with the signing of Doherty last episode, that actually brought our chemistry for competitive into Tier 3. So that'll take away that effect there. That's kind of nice. Curveball up, drops in there at the letters from Romano, 0-1. Romano does have Tier 1 workhorse, so he'll tire slightly slower than other starters. Two-seamer in there away, 0-2. Heater up and away, hit through the middle. Nice hit there by Mann as she got it into center. 2-1, 1 down. Swing Mustard up next. Catcher was off the bench last episode. He was having a rest day. He's hitting .300 with a homer, 2 RBIs, making his 3rd start of the season in 4 games. Curveball drops in there low. Ball 1. Good eye swing. Out in front of the changeup. That's a good pitch. I was looking heater. Heater middle in. There it is. Swing Mustard cracks it. Right of center. Hit pretty well. Success looking up. And that bunt is dropped in on the target as it hits off the face of the seats there. Dead center. Home run for Swing Mustard as that 3-run bomb gives the Die Bombers an early 3-0 lead. 3rd homer of the year for old Swing as he lives up to his name and gives us a really powerful swing.
The first baseman, number 3,
Froth Ellison up next. Hitting .357 with a homer, 6 RBIs. Arguably been the hottest hitter here to start the year, or most consistent, I should say. Slider in there for a strike, 0-1. Curveball drops in there at the knees, 0-2. Romano is tense. Whiffer active at Tier 1 here for Ellison. Heater up, foul to back, 0-2. Heater up and away, ripped the first on the line, right at Tambor, 2 down. That's scummy. They stopped having tiny screens so I don't get to see what you're doing. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Benetti up. Hitting .385 with an RBI. Slider misses outside. Ball 1. Until the ads stop. Oh, that sucks. That is unfortunate. Heater down, taken low, too. That might have been the new update they put out on Twitch a few weeks ago. Or like last week, maybe. Slider drops in there at the letters, 2-1. Heater inside is foul back, 2-2. Heater up, chased by Benetti, and skies it shallow center. In his success, and that will end the inning. But a big 3-run homer for Swing Mustard as the Die Bombers take an early lead. Bottom 1, we're up 3-0. De Leon, Tambor, and Roquefort coming up. I missed a home run because of the ads. F off. Sorry. You can thank our wonderful partners at Twitch. Mateo De Leon leading off. He's tense, hitting .167 to start the year. And making her debut this season, it is sophomore Alana Doherty. This is her 2nd year in the league. I went back and checked to see how long she'd been in the league for. She had her rookie year last year, age 32. She made one start her rookie year. It was at the very end of the season. She pitched 6 innings, quality start, giving up 3 earned runs, took the loss, pitching for, drumroll please, the Dive Bombers. That's right, I have inadvertently re-signed a person who played for the Dive Bombers last season without even knowing it. So Doherty is back on the team and is making her start here as we replace Knox Dropkin, moving Hoover into the bullpen. Because they removed the little box that I thought I would have. Nope, F you, full screen ads and no little box to see what the streamer is doing. Thanks, Twitch. Yep, that sounds like Twitch. They got to get their money. All right, Doherty, let's see what you got. Lead her up and in. Blooper behind first. Ellison leaps just out of her reach as she's not 7 feet tall, unfortunately, or even 8 feet tall. That probably would have helped. Leadoff single here for De Leon, and that'll bring up former Thumper first baseman Kane Tambor, hitting 2 for 9 on the air with an off-speed hitter active at Tier 2. He still has Ace Exterminator as well, so he hasn't lost either of his traits, but he's never really developed past the B level that he originally was at here to start the series. I think the highest he ever got was B+. Oh, and not even 2 minutes later, here comes those effing screen shrinking ads. Uh-oh, here we go. Throw ball down and in, that's a strike. 0-1. Peter up and away. Foul back, 0-2. Just like, I can't say that. Ooh. K-Freak when looking at it. Yeah, that's a perfect description of Twitch, and they won't even get that as an insult. Peter up and in. Doors got him to chase. First punch out for Doherty. Nice job, Alana. And next up is Jackson Roadfort, left fielder, hitting 364 with a homer, 2 RBIs. 1 second, folks. I got a text message. So I knocked my phone on the floor like a dipshit. What's it? Damn, I slept for 10.5 hours last night? Sorry, I'm updating my sleep schedule. I have a little sleep app. Tell me how good I'm sleeping. I've been sleeping really well the past couple nights. Roquefort hitting 364 with a homer, 2 RBIs. He hit the walk-off home run to win the Bird Lizards the title last season. He fouls that one back, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Whiffed on it. He chased it low, 0-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off. He got to it. Staying alive, 0-2. Chased it out of the zone, too. Change it down and in. Low and inside, 1-2. Peter down and away. Doors chased it. Back-to-back Ks for Doherty. 2 down for Ernie. Mike dropped the shortstop. He is still here? Really? Locked in, hitting 500 with a homer, 2 RBIs. I ain't seen you in like 4 years, dude. How are you still here? They never found a better shortstop. Slider down and in. That's a strike, 0-1. Ah, all jokes, Ernie, all jokes. Peter down and away. Chased it, 0-2. Change it up and in. Holstered a sword, and that is a 3rd straight strikeout for Doherty this end the inning after giving up a leadoff single to the second. Stout, Turnpike, and Doherty coming up. Yeah, Swing has no arm behind the plate. Good luck, I'm going to need it. Yeah, it's like cuffing him 2.0, except he can actually hit. Here's Emmett Stout, utility player playing 3rd base today, locked in. He had 2 home runs last episode in his first game of the season as a starter. Hitting 3 for 5, drove in 4. Peter down to the way outside. Ball 1. Slider hangs, hit hard at the middle, a base hit. There we go, Stout. Next up is Kenneth Turnpike, shortstop locked in. Tier 2 contact for his righty active as well, boosting his stats up. He's hitting 455 with an RBI. 5 for 9, or 4 for 9. Curveball inside misses, 1-0. Changeup misses inside, it's 2-0. Curveball up and away high, 3-0. Put the controller down, do not move. Slider up, ball 4, he walked him. First 2 batters reached, nobody out here for the pitcher, Doherty. She can now bunt him over. As they are, she is showing bunt. And we missed it. Okay, that was a bad bunt. 0-1. Let's try again. There we go. Dropped it down to 3rd base line. Rodriguez to first, 1 down. There we go. Sacrifice successful, and here's PJ Freeman, top of the lineup. Locked in 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored. Infield in still for the Bird Lizards, trying to keep it a 3-run deficit here early. Oh, blew me by a fastball. What a pitch, 0-1. Curveball way inside, 1-1. Heater down and in, skied by Freeman, shallow right center, success in. Runners tagging, drawing the throw. It's a good one, will hold. Too shallow. 2 down for Guzman. Flew out to the wall in right center his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Easy target active at tier 2 against him. Still locked in. Oh, hanging changeup out in front of it. 0-1. If that's a heater, bye-bye. Chased it inside on the slider. 0-2. Come on, Thomas. Checked high. Good hold on the heater. 1-2. Down the middle heater. Fouled back. Got to it. Still 1-2. Heater up, hard grounder to first, cut off by Tambor. He'll take it to the bag, and that's a great job by Romano to strand 2 in scoring position. Bottom 2, it's still 3-0. Kerr, Success, and Rodriguez coming up. Xander Kerr, the former Furry Flyer, leading off here in right field. He's one of the new acquisitions for the defending champs. He's tense, hitting 1 for 7 to start the year with tier 2 easy target against them. The 33-year-old? Yep, same age as Doherty. Heater down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Good pitch, Doherty. Curveball away. Check strike. 0-2. Slider up and in. Checked inside. Almost chased. 1-2. Change it down and in. Holstered a sword. 4th straight punch out for Doherty. She's on 1. And here's Michaela's Success. Showing the center fielder is tense, hitting 1 for 8 to start the year. She has tier 2 distractor when she's on the base pass, and she'll have tier 1 tough out if she gets to 2 strikes. Heater up and in. Hitting the hole to third. Diving is stout to cut it off. Nice play. Throw to first. Got her. 2 down. What a play at third. And next up, Chloe Rodriguez. Hitless on the season with tier 2 consistent. Emmett Stout, the utility player, flashing the leather over there at third base. Scares you every time. First pitch curveball down and away. That is fouled back. 0-1. Heater away. Outside. 1-1. Good try, though. Change it down and in. Fouled back by Rodriguez. 1-2. Wild Thing activates. Slider away. Nub back to Doherty with the quick reflexes to first. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Got her to chase another pitch. Doherty is locked in right now to the third. Man, Mustard and Ellison coming up. Are the lineup up here for the Dive Bombers in the third. Man singled and scored a run in the first inning. Curveball in there low, missing. Ball 1. Romano still tense. Way outside on that curve. 2-0. Chased it. That's a bad pitch. 2-1. Bad pitch. Too aggressive. Heater in there at the knees this time. 2-2. Good pitch. Change up and in is dumped to right field, but that is hanging up for Kerr. 1 down. Swing Mustard up next. Big 3-run bomb is first at bat. He's 1 for 1 today. Slider misses low. Ball 1 as it hits the dirt. Curveball up and in. Drops in there for a strike. 1-1. Slider up and in. Hit well by Mustard to right center field. That's the shortest part of the park. Running out of room. Success at the fence. Leaping. And she robbed him of a home run. Michaela's Success leaping and robs him as she gets the glove over the wall just in time. Bringing 1 back. It is 2 down. Nobody on for Froth Ellison. Slider middle away is a strike. 0-1. Slider misses inside this time. 1-1. Heater down, hit well by Ellison, dead center field. Running out of room. Success at the wall again, looking up, leaping, and this time it is just out of the reach as it drops in on the target. Home run for Froth Ellison as she gets it out over the overstretched glove of Success. Second homer of the year for Froth. It is 4-0 Dive Bombers. And here is Alex Benetti, 0 for 1 with a ground out his first at bat. Or was it pop out? It was pop out, okay. Down the middle changeup, and Benetti rips it foul. 0-1, way out in front of it. Oh, hanging slider. I wasn't ready. 0-2. Good pitch. Heater away, line to third, but right at Rodriguez. That ends the inning there for Romano, but he gives up another home run, as after a nice home run robbery by Success, Ellison puts one out of reach, and it is 4-0 to the bottom of the third. Word, Romano, and De Leon coming up 8-9-1 for the Bird Lizards. Rango Word leading off. Hitting 1 for 7 on the year. Either way, catcher goes after the first pitch and drops it in front of P.J. Freeman and right for a base hit. Nice swing. Second hit of the game here for the Bird Lizards lineup, as that'll bring up the pitcher with a bunting opportunity. Romano up. Heater down the middle. Pulled back for a strike. 0-1. Doherty still locked in. Believe that his distractor is over there at first base. Okay. At least it's not Steeler. Bunt shown, pulled back again, called a strike. 0-2. Heater up. Bunt is popped up. Diving, but foul. And that is a strikeout. That is the 5th strikeout today for Doherty already. 1 down for De Leon. 1 for 1 with a single. Curveball down and in. Popped him up. Turnpike there at short. Barely has to move for it. 2 down. Runner hanging on at first base. And that'll bring up Tambor. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Wild Thing activates on the slider, but it misses inside, thankfully. Ball 1. Heater down and away, outside to Tambor. It's 2-0. Change up and in. 3-0. Being very patient here. Heater hits the outside corner this time. 3-1. Curveball middle in. Tambor rips it to first. Diving under the glove of Ellison, though. It's a base hit into right field. First and second now. 2 down here for Roquefort. 0 for 1. Curveball down and away. Outside. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Jammed it foul. 1-1. Slider up and away. Wild Thing was active, but fouled out of play, thankfully. 1-2. Change it down and away. Off the glove of swing. He bungles it. Runners advance to second and third. 2-2. It's funny because I'll start off a season with a good low 2, low 3 ERA, and then by the end it's F. If I get under 4, that means I had a good season. Yeah, I understand that. Heater up and in. Doors blew it by him, and that is a punch out to end the inning. 6 punch out for Doherty. To the 4th, it is 4-0. Stout, Turnpike, and Doherty coming up. Way to strand 2 there, Alana. Stout 1 for 1 with a single today, locked in. Slider middle in, turned on and belted to left field this time. Hit well. Roquefort running out of room at the fence, leaping. And that one is dropped in on the target. It hits the second row. Emmett Stout hits a home run now as he continues to swing hot. That's his 3rd homer in 2 games. And that makes it 5-0 Dive Bombers as we scored a home run. In 3 out of the 4 innings, here's Turnpike. Walked his first plate appearance. Romano still tense. Heater down and away is outside. Ball 1. Slider down was chased by Turnpike. Dribbler to short. Mike drop makes the play. 1 down. And here's Doherty. Locked in. Sack bunter first time up, so no official at bat yet today. First pitch Heater inside. Ball 1. Change at middle in is skied to left of center. Shallow. Success in. 2 down. And that is going to bring up P.J. Freeman. 1 for 2 with a single. Heater up and in inside. Ball 1. Up and away, missing. 2-0. Down the middle, Heater whiffed on it. 2-1. Change it checked in there. Strike. 2-2. Hanging off-speed pitch. Ripped foul by Freeman. 2-2. That's low on the Heater. Full count. Change up and in. Dumped to right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit as Freeman drops it in. He's on with the 2-out knock to keep the inning alive. And that'll bring up Guzman, who lined out last at bat. He's 0 for 2.
Thomas Guzman.
Lined out to third base. Change up. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater up and in. Skied it to right center field. That's going to hang up there for success. She's under it, and that will end the inning. Bottom 4, it's 5-0 still. Mic drop, Kerr, and Success due up here against Doherty. You're telling me this was the team that never made the playoffs? Yes, you are very correct. One of 2 teams to never make the playoffs, actually.
The shortstop, number 39, Ernie.
Hell, they've never even had a 500 season. Peter away, fouled off, 0-1. Ball down, fouled off, 0-2. Their best season, I think, in this league has been 11-13, and that was twice. Slider up and in, drift, line softly to second, easy catch for Heather Mann, 1 down. Here's Xander Kerr, 0 for 1 today.
Xander Kerr.
Change up and away on the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Peter down and in, jammed foul, 1-1. Ball down in the way, low, 2-1. Slider up and in, inside, 3-1. Peter down and in, doors, full count. Peter down in the way, line hard ground to the short, backhanded by Turnpike, easy throw for him, 2 down. Here's Success, 0 for 1, back to neutral though after robbing a home run earlier in the game. Slider up and in on the first pitch, that's a strike, 0-1. Change it down and away, low, 1-1. Peter up and away, hard up the first base line, fair ball for Ellison, who handles it cleanly. 1-2-3 inning for Doherty, she's through the 4th. Top 5, it's 5-0, man. Mustard and Ellison, heart of the lineup, coming up again.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 92, Heather.
There's man, 1 for 2 with a single, but locked in. Peter up and in high, ball 1. Chased it inside, 1-1. Curveball up and away, hit well by Mann to right of center, but it's going to hang up easily there for Success. 1 down for Mustard, 1 for 2 with a 3-run homer. He got robbed of a home run last at bat. Slider inside from Romano, ball 1. Slider up, hit well to center field, but that's the wrong part of the park to hit it to, so that's an easy fly ball for Success. In front of the warning track, 2 down, and here's Ellison. Solo homer last at bat for Froth. Changeup hangs, liner, and Tambor rips it out of the air on the leap. Good reactions at first. 1-2-3 inning here, bottom 5. It's 5-0 as we're halfway home today. Rodriguez, Word, and Romano coming up. There's Rodriguez, 0 for 1 today. Ball down and away, low, ball 1. Peter up and away, outside, 2-0. Slider down and in, rip foul, 2-1. Change it down and away. Hit through the body of Doherty. Thank God it didn't hit her. That is a leadoff single there for Rodriguez, her first hit of the season. Leadoff woman on for Rango Word, who singled his last at bat. He's 1 for 1 today. 4th hit today for the Bird Lizards. Peter fouled off on the first pitch, 0-1. I think the devs just said we need more parks that have deep-ass bollards in the south field. Founders and El Viejo and Apple. Yep. You'd be right. Yeah, we just need the little points right there. Curveball down and then inside, 1-1. And then, of course, they gave us Peril Point, which doesn't have a point, but it has a very shallow wall for some reason. 1-1 count. You think with that name, it would be the one to have the point, too, you know? Slider up and in. Inside, 2-1. Peter down in the way. Fouled off, 2-2. Change it down and in. Out in front of it, holstered a sword. 7th punch out for Doherty already. 1 down for the pitcher, Romano. Pinch hitting for him is backup shortstop, Butters Sampson. He's hitless on the season. He'll have tier 1 sprinter out of the box. Change up at the knees on the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Heater down and away. That's a strike. There we go. Pound the outside corner. 1-1. Slider down and in. Taken inside. Stone cold take for Sampson. 2-1. Heater up and away. Outside. 3-1. Wild Thing activates. Curveball hit deep left center field. Benetti on the run, giving chase after it. Lays out and makes a nice diving catch by the utility player, taking away extra bases from Sampson. 2 down. That is not Benetti's natural position, but he can surprise you sometimes. Here's De Leon hitting 1 for 2 with a single. Peter down and away is a strike called. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. I'm sorry, but our outfield is great, but these traits suck so much. They do. Wild thrower, noodle arm. I think the only person who doesn't have like a derogatory trait is the right fielder. Yeah, PJ Freeman's the only one who didn't get shafted by traits. Yeah, and of course you got bad jumps on our first baseman too, but thankfully she doesn't run terribly well. I mean, she's a good runner. She's not a great runner. But yeah, we definitely got hosed in some of these traits. Like noodle arm, wild thrower, yep. Slider away on the 0-2 count. Checked outside, 1-2. Heater up and away. Fouled off. He chased it. Staying alive. Come on down and in. Low, 2-2. Change it down. Fouled it off. Still 2-2. Heater up and in. 3-2 inside. Runner will be off. Here's pitch number 70 from Doherty. Change it down and away. Lined up the middle. He timed it. De Leon gets it through. Noodle arm activated. Thankfully, it's only a tier 1 now. It's going to be interesting because with all this star power we're going to do in the offseason, that's very true. What are we going to do? Tambor up 1 for 2 with a single, especially with how old this club is as well. It's going to factor in regression, and we'll just see how things shake out from there. First pitch, Heater up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Curveball down and in inside. 1-1. Slider up and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Heater down and away. Grounder in the hole is short. Turnpike on the backhand for across the first. In time to end the inning, and Doherty strands 2 more. She has a shutout through 5 as Iker Cortez will come out of the bullpen first today for the Bird Lizards here to start the 6th inning. He hasn't given up a run yet this year. He has a 1 whip and 1 strikeout. All right, Benetti due up first here in the 6th inning. 0 for 2 today. I'll be right back, guys. I got to go do something real quick. Alrighty, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let's get it on. Let's go, Benetti. Starting off against Cortez. Curveball drops in there at the letters, 0-1. Cortez is a heater, curve and slider, which is elite. He's quickly ahead 0-2 here on Benetti. Switch hitter pulls that one foul, 0-2. Come back and then adds. I'm sorry. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, we only got to wait a few minutes for those ads. Heater up and in, hit well by Benetti to left center field. I don't think he quite got all of it. He did not. And at the warning track is Roquefort, one down. Emmett Stout up next, 2 for 2. Solo homer last at bat. He's also singled. He's locked in. But I can and see the little box. Well, that's good. So maybe it's just the opening ads that you can't use the little box on. Maybe it's just the... So I can see that fly out. We good. Oh, that's good. I think it might just be the first ads that you are full screen, maybe. Curveball drops low, 1-1. Curveball low, 2-1. Curveball in there, check, 2-2. Slider, chased it. Pop-up foul for the catcher. Easy play for Word, 2 down. And here is Turnpike. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Slider high, 1-0. And you're back, perfect. Curveball up, strike call, 1-1. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think maybe it's just the opening ads that are like full screen, and everything else after that is the little box ones, maybe. Slider at the knees, hit well by Turnpike, left of center, but he didn't get all of it. Success back, and that is an easy fly out, 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 6, we're still up 5-0. Roquefort, a mic drop, and Kerr do up. Doherty looking for the quality start. Trying to go 2 for 2 in her career on quality starts. There's Roquefort, 0 for 2 today. Struck out last at bat. Slider down in the way in the first pitch. In there at the knees. What a pitch. 0-1. Heater down and in. Low, 1-1. He was sitting fastball. Change up and away. Sky ball off the end of the bat to left field. Benetti in. Makes the catch, 1 down. There's Mike drop, 0 for 2. Heater up and away. Outside. Ball 1. Ball down and in. Fouled off. 1-1. Slider up and in. That's going to be way high. 2-1. Change it down in the way. Grounder hard to second. Man backhands to her right. Throw to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Kerr. 0 for 2 and tenths. Ball inside, wild pitch activated, but he chased it. 0-1, he was looking heater. Got greedy. Another wild pitch, change it down and the way in the dirt this time. 1-1. Heater up and away. Fooled and blew it by him. 1-2. Slider down and in. Holstead a sword, he chased it. Mustard blocks it, throws the first, retires his old teammate. It is 8 punch-outs today for Doherty. A 1-2-3 6th inning. She has a shutout through 6 to the 7th. She leads off, then Freeman and Guzman will have to make a decision now. Do we leave her in or do we pinch hit? She's already thrown the longest start for any of our pitchers this season, 6 innings. Locked in 0 for 1. She is at 85 pitches. She is locked in. We could leave her in, have her start the inning, and if she gives up a base hit, take her out. Because looking at the bullpen, what do we have? We have Hoover is available, so is Sandwalker. Schaefer's still a no-go. Yeah, Schaefer and Haley pitched last game, so they're not options. We have Heaves as well, but I don't want to use him if at all possible. So we could go to Sandwalker first, and then go to Hoover. So we have options here for the last 3 innings. And looking at our bench, the only person who probably could pinch hit here is either Walters or Prince, and we're not facing a high-level reliever, so I would put out Prince. I'm just going to let her bat. She's earned it. Let the kids play. You're right. Let her play. Slider in there. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater low. 1-1. She's feeling it right now. Slider up hard. Grounder up the middle. Diving as Mike drop to take away a base hit. Throw to first in time. 1 down. Mike drop back to locked in mojo. Here's PJ Freeman locked in. He's got 2 hits today. He's singled twice. Curveball drops low from Cortez. Ball one. Curveball down and away. In there at the knees this time. Good pitch. 1-1. Slider up. Hit back to Cortez as he makes the catch. 2 down. And here's Guzman 0 for 3. No longer locked in. Curveball drops in there at the knees. 0-1. Slider's in there. 0-2. Ah! Got me on the curveball. Damn it. Looking heater. Strikeout for Cortez is first. Bottom 7. It's 5-0. Success, Rodriguez, and Word coming up. Second of the season for Cortez on strikeouts there. Success leads off 0 for 2 today, facing the locked-in Doherty, who's feeling it right now. Working on a 5-hitter right now. Change up down and away is low. Ball 1. Heater up and away. 2-0. Wild pitch activates. Curveball drops in there for a strike. 2-1. Slider down and away. Number to second. Man charges. Bare hands to first. 1 down. Next up is Rodriguez. Chloe singled last at bat for her first hit of the year. She's 1 for 2. The ball up and in on the first pitch. Misses inside, actually. Middle in. 1-0. That was pitch 90 there for Doherty. Heater down and in. Dribbled in the hole to first. Backhanded by Ellison. Flip to Doherty. 2 down. That brings up Word. 1 for 2 with a single. Slider middle in on the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Heater up and in. Popped him up foul. Behind the plate. It stays in there for Mustard. 1-2-3 inning for Doherty. 7 shutout innings today. To the 8th, it's 5-0. Man, Mustard, and Ellison coming up. Here's Heather Mann. 1 for 3 with a single today. Looking to get it started against the locked-in Cortez. Slider hangs on the first pitch, and that is sent back up the box. I don't care if that's a lead or not. You hang it, I'm hitting it. Leadoff woman on for Mustard. 1 for 3 with a 3-run homer earlier. He's now tense for some reason. Missed on the hanging slider. 0-1. Heater up. Dribbler to second. That's going to be a double play. Daly on to mic drop. On to first. 2 down. And now to bring up Ellison. 1 for 3 with a solo homer today. Heater up and away. Turned on by Ellison. Deep to right field. Carrying well at the high wall. Looking up Kerr. Drop it in on the target in front of the low ball appraisal sign. Home run for Froth Ellison. It's a multi-home run game for her. And that makes it 3 homers on the year now. 6-0 Dive Bombers. We've scored all of our runs on the long ball.
Number 29, Alex.
And here comes Benetti. 0 for 3 today. Cortez no longer locked in. Ball in there at the knees, down and in, 0-1. That ball would have been shotgun. Yes, it would have. You're 100% correct. Heater up and away outside, 1-1. Slider's high, 2-1. Slider hangs, turned on by Benetti, deep to left center field. He got it. Drop it in on the target. Home run for Benetti. I believe that's his first of the year, and that makes it 7-0 Dive Bombers. Back-to-back jacks. Yeah, that would not be shocking. No, that had enough. Here's Stout. Solo homer and a single. He's 2 for 3 and locked in. Cortez still neutral. Their ball drops in on the outside corner, 0-1. Heater up, line to right center field. That is down for a hit. 3rd hit today for Stout. He's 3 for 4. 2nd single for him. How's that ERA, kid? That was 0. Here's Turnpike, locked in 0 for 2 with a walk, and that'll do it for Cortez. His ERA's up to 4.91. He came in with a 0. Tense. Here comes CT Hogwash, the locked-in reliever, as they're double switching as well. Pitcher slot was due up first next inning. Hogwash locked in, 180 ERA, 080 whip, and 5 strikeouts. Coming out is catcher Rango Word, who was the last batter last inning. Subbing in replacement is backup Cashton Roach, the veteran. He will lead off next inning. Slider up and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Contact for his righty remains active for Turnpike as that slider's outside, 1-1. Slider up and in, lined at the middle, base hit for Turnpike into the gap, and that is down. Cut off by Success, it'll be just a single. 2 on, 2 down. Pitcher Doherty due up next. We'll pinch hit for her this time as she's up over 90 pitches on the day. Solid 7 shutout innings for Doherty in her season debut. Very good job. Second career start, and it's her best one so far. She had shut out 7 innings this time. Second straight quality start in her young career. Off the bench, who's pitching? It's Hogwash, right? Yeah, he's a B+. So we're not going to waste Walters here. We're going to go with Hesto Prince. Third baseman hitting .333 here on the season. Off the bench, 1 for 3. Heater up and away is a strike. 0-1. Curveball down in the way outside. 1-1. Slider put in, dump to left center field shallow. That's going to bloop in for a base hit. It's coming around third's the runner. Here's the throw from Success. Cut off by Tambor, and they got a runner between first and second hung up. Throw coming home by Kerr. He was heads up playing attention. He gets Turnpike, who tried to sneak in as the second run while the rundown was happening. Still, an RBI single for Hesto Prince. It is 8-0 Dive Bombers. That's the first run we've scored today, not via the home run ball. We could sub Hesto Prince in here for Benetti, put Prince at third, and have Stout, who's a utility player, play left field. We're up 8-0, though. Benetti did hit a home run, so I'm fine with subbing Prince off here. Especially since I think Stout has a slightly better arm than him as well. We could go to Albert Heaves here, up 8-0. Save our 2 good relievers. But only 2 pitches, that scares me. I really don't want to pitch him if I don't have to. But at the same time, I might have to. So let's just do Sandwalker. Bottom 8, it's 8-0 after the 3-run outburst. Roach, De Leon, and Tambor coming up. Cashton Roach, catcher, getting his first at-bat of the game as he double-switched in the top half of the inning. Tier 2 power is lefty active. He's hitless on the season. Facing Jedediah Sandwalker, who has made 1 appearance this year, giving up 1 earned run in 1 inning, 2 hits surrendered, 3 strikeouts, batting average against .400, whip of 2, ERA of 9. Pitched in that blowout against the Night Bats. Pitched the 9th inning as that heater hits the knees, 0-1. Forkball down in the way, fouled off, 0-2. Curveball down and in the dirt. Good block there by Mustard behind the plate, 1-2. Change it down in the way, fouled off, 1-2. Heater up and in. Inside, 2-2. Great pitch, though. Forkball down. That's going to hit the plate on the bounce, 3-2. Walk prone activates for Sandwalker. Curveball down and in. Oh, he had to fight that one off. Count still full. Heater up and away. Didn't get the call. Just missed outside. That's a leadoff walk. Here's De Leon, 2 for 3 with 2 singles at the top of the lineup. Change it down and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater down and in. Check strike 0-2. Curveball down and away. Low, 1-2. Forkball down. Fouled off, 1-2. Heater up and in. Line to left center. That's going to hang up, though, for Guzman. 1 down. Nice throw, Thomas. Here's Tambor, 1 for 3 with a single today. First pitch, change it down and in. Inside, ball 1. Heater away, 2-0. Heater up and in. Popped him up. That is going to get out of play over the screen, though. 2-1. Ball down in the way. Chased it. Number back to the mound. Sandwalker off to second. 1 man on to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice. 2 down. Here's Roquefort. 0 for 3. Ball down in the way. Outside. Ball 1. Forkball down and in. Fouled off. 1-1. Change it up and in. Checked. 2-1 inside. Heater down in the way. 3-1. Walk prone activates again. Forkball down. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Sandwalker. There's Mike drop. 0 for 3. Ernie locked in again after a nice diving play in the field. Heater middle of the plate. Hit down the line. Slicing out of play. That had home run distance, though. 0-1. Change it down in the way. Dribbler back to Sandwalker, who bungles it, ricocheting towards second, but if Sandwalker recovers, throw to first in time to end the inning. to the ninth. It's 8-0. Freeman, Guzman, and Mann coming up. Here's PJ Freeman, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles, locked in. Chased it inside on the first pitch. Blooper over first, and it drops in for a base hit over the diving reach of both Tambor and the second baseman De Leon. Bloop single for Freeman, his third hit. Here's Guzman, 0 for 4 today. Peter down the middle, line down the left field line, slicing into the corner. That's going to be extra bases for Guzman. Roquefort just got to it. He gets it in. It's a double, 2 in scoring position, nobody out. And here comes Heather Mann, 2 for 4 with 2 singles, still locked in. Peter up, hit up the middle. That's going to get him home. Dribbler, De Leon to first. RBI ground out for Mann. It's 9-0 Dive Bombers. Runner at third, 1 down for Swing Mustard. 1 for 4 with a 3-run homer. He hit into a double play last at bat. He's still tense for some reason. Peter up and away. That is through the middle. Base hit past the diving De Leon. RBI knock for Mustard. It's 10-0 Dive Bombers. Pardon me, Jesus, that's loud. Ellison up next, 2 for 4, 2 homers, 2 solo homers. Slider misses inside, 1-0. Curveball in there on the corner this time, 1-1. His hogwash is tense. Slider down and then ripped down the right field line, but foul. 1-2, out in front of it. Whiffer activates. Tier 1 though, thankfully. Peter up and in, hit well by Ellison to right center field. I think she got it. Drop it in on the target. It's on top the building in right center in front of the dust-up sign. Home run for Ellison, her 3rd homer of the game, and now she's at 4 RBIs today. 4 homers on the season. It is 12-0 Dive Bombers. Pile it on. And here comes Benetti, 1 for 4 with a solo homer. And that'll do it for hogwash. Out of the bullpen, Piazza Oliver with Tier 2 Wild Thing. No runs given up, no whip, and no strikeouts. Peter away, misses to Benetti, ball 1. Down the middle, ripped it foul. 1-1. Slider down and then foul back, 1-2. Down the middle, heater, line to right center field, slicing over the head of Success off the fence. Benetti running to second. He will turn back and head to first as that's a good throw. Inning continues for Stout, who's on fire. 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a solo homer. Change it down and then is low. Ball 1. Checked away on the heater. 2-0. Change up down and then turned on down the left field line. Had the distance, but he's out in front of it. 2-1. Little off target. I've never gotten someone jacked. I have once. I think I did it last playoffs, actually, with, who was it? Who got jacked last season for the Flyers? I'm trying to think who. Oh, I think it was, Hefty Elliott. I think I got Hefty Elliott jacked. Fork ball down, skied it, damn it. Easy sky ball there for Success. 2 down. But he's down the locked-in mojo again. That's fine. Here's Turnpike. 1 for 3 with a walk earlier in the game. He's also singled. Peter down and in, lined at the middle. Diving as Mike dropped to take away a hit. That ends the inning. But 4 runs home for the Dive Bombers as we blow it open even further. 12-0 now. Bottom 9. Kerr, Success, and Rodriguez do up against Sandwalker. There's Kerr. 0 for 3 and tenths today. Fork ball down and in on the first pitch. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Peter down in the way. Fouled off. Closest I've gotten was an Linsanity run with a second baseman named Andy Rico. He was a B overall sprinter, but like in 46 games, he was a 10-homer, 250 hitter. Respectable. Changed up and in, ripped it foul, out of play, 0-2. I think I got really close with Seb Swolsom once, I think, in the Reaper series. I think I almost got him to jack one time. Peter up away, doors. First punch out for Sandwalker. There we go. Oh, story time. First series of the playoffs. Okay. Success up 0 for 3 as we get the first out of the inning. Ball down and then inside. Ball 1. Peter down on the way outside. Okay, game 1. He goes 5 for 5 with 2 bombs, a double, and 7 RBIs. Oh, my God. Game 2, 3 for 4, 2 doubles. Okay. All right, so 2 doubles and a single there. All right, respectable. So that's a lot of hits. Game 3, 2 more home runs. Oh, my Christ. What the hell? Change it down is chased on the 2-0 pitch grounder to Turnpike. He'll make the throw to first. 2 down. And you sweep. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, with that kind of stat line, I hope you guys swept. Then in the rest of the next series, he falls off a fucking cliff. Hey, sometimes it's just that one time, man, and then nothing else from him the rest of the time. Rodriguez steps in as the last chance today for the Bird Lizards. Heater down and in for Sam Walker's a strike called, 0-1. Change it down, fouled off, 0-2. 3 for 16 in the semis. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that is a huge drop-off. But to be fair, he had, 9 hits in the first game? First series? Come on. Little down in the way. Holstead a sword. Second punch out for Sam Walker. That ends the game. 1-2-3, ninth inning for him. Dive Bombers shut him out. 12-0 as we defeat the defending champion Bird Lizards. 12-0 the final. Not bad, blowing up a division rival and also the defending champions as well. RBIs today, Mam won on the ground out. Swing Mustard had a 3-run homer and then an RBI single, I believe. Ellison had 3 home runs, one of them a 2-run homer. She also had 2 solo homers. Benetti had a solo homer, Stout had a solo homer, and Hesto Prince had a pinch hit RBI single, which could have been 2 if he had been a little bit better in the rundown situation. And you lost the semifinals when he went 3 for 16. Well, all good runs must end. Looking at the Bird Lizards, they had 5 total hits today with 2 walks as well. That's all they had. They had a horrible offensive day. Doherty, 7 quality innings in her season debut and her second career start in the league, both with the Dive Bombers. 5 hits given up, 8 strikeouts, 7 shutout innings, gets the win, and Sandwalker gets a hold, 2 innings with 2 walks, no hits given up, 2 strikeouts. On the other side for the Bird Lizards, Romano, 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, a walk, 3 homers. He falls to 0-1. Cortez, 2 2/3, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 2 home run balls. Hogwash, 2/3 of an inning, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 home run given up. And Piazza Oliver gives up 1 hit in 2/3 of an inning. Ellison, your player of the game, with 3 home run balls, driving in 4, followed by Swing Mustard with a big 3-run homer and then an RBI single later in the game. And then Doherty with 7 shutout innings, striking out 8, giving up 5 hits. Solid day today. We're 2-2. And you know what that means? We've played the first 4 games of the season. That means we get to sim the next 4 games to see how the team does without us having any input whatsoever. So this will be a big moment for the guys on the team that are in danger of getting cut. I need to see some big performances from them if we want to keep their jobs. First things first, though, let's check roster moves, see if there's any we can make. New face for their accelerated Kiwi campaign. Who do you suggest? Who's younger, Haley or Sam? I think Sandwalker's 36. Yeah, he's 36. Haley's 33. Both of them are on the older side. I think Haley has more of a future with us than Sandwalker, so I'm going to do Haley here. Plus, he has lower loyalty anyway. There we go. Perfect. Looking around the league, I don't... PJ... Remember when I said PJ Freeman was our only outfielder that didn't have a bad trait? Motherfucker just picked up RBI 0. You absolute sudfuck. Good thing you bat at the top of the lineup, PJ, or I would be very much more upset with this than I already am. It hurt us talking about it. Good thing he bats leadoff. I would be pissed if he was in the middle of the lineup. That's it. That's the only noticeable piece of news other than people lowering their salary asking prices. Man, can't have shit in Detroit. I know, right? It's bullshit. That's right, because we play at the Motor Yard still, don't we? Wait, what's our home stadium? Oh, we have Colonial Plaza, that's right. I'm thinking of the Overdogs. They have Motor Yard. We can't have shit up here. All right. All right, player development. What do we got? Chance to weaken the secondary. By gaining fielding, he forgets how to play the rest of the infield? Seriously? That doesn't make any damn sense. Extra junk for Haley. He does need that. It's at 6%. Brecken Kemp, I'm not impressed with you anyway, so not buying you that. Get rid of easy target for Guzman. That would be nice. I like that. I would never say no to extra arm. Especially since he's only 31, at least it would make him serviceable for the last however many years of his peak he has left. Not buying this for Sam Walker. He already has walk prone, so I don't need another negative pitching trade on him. Schaefer, I don't mind sacrificing Metalhead here, but I wasn't impressed with him anyway, but I really need that new pitch on him. So I kind of was buying this for him and this for Guzman, and then we'll save up to get Haley's next time because this is only at 6%. Okay, that's the plan. Let's see what we got. 3 armed to 94. Bonus 5 to max it out. Nope. Try to get rid of easy target. 15% roll. Damn it. Worth a shot. Alright, Metalhead. We can sacrifice Metalhead here and try to gain a cutter. Schaefer desperately needs a third pitch to be effective. So, let's see. 2 junk to 93. 1 R accuracy to 98. Bonus 4 junk. Nope, that's fine. Lose Metalhead. He keeps it. That's good. Can we get the cutter too? No, of course not. Why would we? So you're still useless to me. Okay. So you're basically a one-inning pitcher is what you're telling me, Schaefer. So basically you're like a closer without saying you're a closer. All right, so we'll buy Haley's next time, and we'll have enough probably to buy Prince's as well. Or at the very least, at least Haley's, and then maybe Prince's as well. But I don't want to lose the extra playability in the infield. But we do have Stout, who is a utility player, so maybe we don't need that extra playability from Prince. All right, let's look at signing and releasing. Is there anybody who reached their valuation today that I'm looking at? Let's be fair. So no one I'm looking at has hit their asking price yet, so that's good. Gustavo Mess is about to hit it, but he's a bench-level guy. I'm not looking for someone quite that low just yet. Screw Kirk, Connor Gilbert, Bull Resplendent, so they're all like $1 million or less. Chase Floyd is 1.5 above. Okay, so we're still good. Like the high-level guys we're looking at, they're nowhere near their price point yet. So we can go ahead and sim and check it game after game and see how things go. All right, let's sim up to our next one here. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, Flyers lost again. They're 0-4. Oh, my God. Not a great start for them. Thumpers taking on the Toucans here. Both teams 3-1, and the Thumpers win 2-0 as Flores hits a home run. Okay. All right. So they're 4-1. All right, so we're playing the Bird Lizards again. We just played them, so we'll sim this game. All right, lineup set for that. Let's see how this goes. A battle the Aces, Cat Flora versus Wixit Linguino. Let's see who comes out on top. And we are going to lose 4-1 as after they get her out of the game, our pitching staff just implodes. So, tough stuff there. New face for their Hyper Cheese campaign. Who do you suggest? Let's do Heather here. I know Ellison's loyalty's lower and she's been our hottest hitter to start the year, but man is younger, so... Looking around the league. Ooh, lose Volatile. Okay. Get a cutter. Not as enticing. Connor Gilbert. Okay. Good for him. Asiago gets +3 junk randomly. Nice. Surrounded. You already suck enough, Heaves. You want me to hate you even more? Turnpike loses 13 speed. Well, there's regression. Oh, boy. Whoo! Hot damn, he's down to a B-. All right. Ellison +4 power. Okay, I like it. All right, we have enough for 1, so I will take Haley's. His has more chance to expire over Prince's. And I didn't like either of the other 2 that popped up to replace them. Ooh, walk prone. No thanks. Not giving her walk prone. She's one of the few starters that actually did their job today. So, Haley, you get this. 3 junk to 31, down 2 velo to 73, bonus 4 junk. He doesn't get it, but that's fine with me. All right, sim up to the next one here. Furry Flyers still lose. They're 0-5. Thumpers beat the Bards. They continue to win. Flyers finally win a game. Game 6 as they beat the Riddles in extra innings, 6-5. Okay, finally. All right, Breck and Kent taking on. We're playing the Riddles, I believe. Right? We're playing the Toucans. Okay, so that means we are going to have to play the Toucans later in the season because we'll need to look at all our division rivals. So that means we must play game number 20, which is fine. That's near the end of the season where things are competitive. So we will need to play game 20 to see the Toucans, and that should be it. Okay, yeah, that's the only division rival game we're missing. So Schaefer comes in versus Kemp. Let's see who's going to win this one. Toucans 3-2. We are 2-3. And they get up 3 runs in the first inning off Kemp, but we rally back and win 9-4. Okay. Good backup there behind him. Hoover must have pitched, I had to bet. You're invited to a murder mystery party. Who we get? Oh, I got a phone call, guys. I got to take this. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. It was my wife, so just checking in. Telling me about how her appointment went at the doctor's today. She had 2 earlier, and she's got 1 more later this afternoon. Everything's good so far, so that's good. So I was just going ahead, instead of just sitting around doing nothing, playing through while I was on the phone. So here's what we missed in the sim. So we're 3-5 now, checking the games that we played during the sim. We stopped it after this victory against the Toucans, which we won 9-4. We lost to the undefeated Beast. We gave them a run for their money, forced extra innings, and good old Albert Heaves blew the game for us in the 10th inning as we lost 7-5. Then we went on, took on the Tramplers. We lost another well-pitched game by Alana Doherty. We lost 3-1 because she gave up a late 2-run homer to Baca Island. So we're now 3-5 at the end of everything. So far in the sim, we're 1-3. It's not looking good. We're 3-5. We're the only team in our division with a losing record as well. You can check the standings here. Toucans and Thumpers both have 3 losses. They're a half game apart. Bird Lizards at 5-4. Bards at 4-5. We're 3-5. So we're in last place. We have the worst record. We're the only team that is 2 games under 500. I thought the Bards were at 500. They're not. They're just slightly under 500 as well. So we're not doing so hot. And looking at the stats, I was looking at that during the sim as well there while we were on the phone. PJ Freeman's absolutely lighting this league up at the top of the lineup, so he's doing well. Heather Mann is playing well. Swing Mustard is doing passably good for now. Benetti is playing well. Dane Walters has been abysmally bad. Josiah Patton is bad. Guzman is hitting well. Stout is playing well. Turnpike is playing well despite regressing. And Froth Ellison is still playing well as well. Drake Graham has been in a disappointment. Hesto Prince is delivering in opportunities when given. Sullivan Moon is doing all right, but I don't think I'm going to keep him regardless because I need a younger backup catcher. And then moving at pitching, it is as I expected. Cat Floral's doing well. Doherty's doing well. Kemp and McGillies are struggling. Sandwalker's doing good. Hoover's doing really good. Haley's doing good. And then Heaves and Schaefer are just holding us back big time. So if we're going to compete, we're going to need to make some roster moves now. And I think now after 8 games is the right time to start making moves because a lot of the guys we're targeting are reaching their valuations now. Like they're within $500,000 of their valuation or lower. So we can go ahead and start making roster moves now just to try and beef up the team. Looking around the league, I didn't see any roster moves that have been made. I have, however, seen a couple guys we're looking at in the free agent pool, namely Rivet Bean, pick up Consistent, and then also Gage Cano, the young catcher we're looking at. He picked up Clutch, which boosted him up to a B-. So I really want to get him now. And Lupine McCain, the utility infielder, has been developing really well as well. +4 for him. In power there, he also got +4 arm earlier, up to a measly 5. And then we saw Doherty regress. We saw Sullivan Moon get +3 power. Going back to last game, Benetti lost 1 contact. Dirth McGillies lost 1 accuracy. Cano has been developing, and so has McKay. And then in the other game, which was here, this is when I picked up the phone call. Bale dropped 2. We lost a couple more on, I think, Benetti lost 3 arm. Like, he's regressing at age 28. That's not a good sign. So, down the road, we're probably going to need to replace Benetti at some point this season, but not right now. Oh, I really want this one for Hoover, but I got to wait 1 more game on it. That's the one I really want. As you saw, I was trying to buy it in the while I was on the phone, and I couldn't do it because I didn't have enough money. I just wanted to show you guys, yes, I do see it. Yes, I want to buy this, but I can't right now. So, Gage Cano is under his valuation. I am bringing him in now. He's not a great fielder. He's the complete opposite of Swing Mustard. Swing Mustard is a good hitter. He's a great fielder, but he has no arm. Gage Cano has a great arm. He's not a good fielder, and he's a subpar hitter. But that clutch trait is just, it's calling my name. I think this is what we want to do. So we're bringing him in for Sullivan Moon. That's understandable. We get a little bit younger here at the backup position. We are spending a little bit of money, but I am okay with this because we're getting a better backup catcher. So I'm okay with that move. Moving down the list of position players. Screw Kirk is the first baseman I'm looking to get. He's actually the only first baseman available. We can sign him. We can get rid of Dane Walters. Dane Walters has been a huge disappointment through 8 games. I'd much rather have the younger backup in there behind Ellison to give me someone who could maybe, actually hit the damn ball. Because Walters has good ratings. He's not delivering. He is completely overrated, in my opinion. So this will take competitive out of Tier 3, which is fine. We only had 3 competitive traits on the roster anyway. Granted, 2 of them are negative, but it is what it is. We're trying to make the team better, and we'll get some money back into the roster as well. Moving down the list at second base, Moreno is still above her target. McKay is slightly above, so we're not making any moves there either. I actually like both of our second basemen, but with the way Benetti is regressing, I need to keep an eye on him moving forward. Melania Carr, I'm not impressed with at all. Not with Tyrone Kirk either. Because at third base, we have Stout playing third base right now, so I'm fine with him. Who would I be cutting if I make this signing here? Hester Prince is my only third baseman. He's coming off the bench. He's playing well. I don't need to get rid of him. Stout and Turnpike are playing well. Patton is the next one I want to get rid of. Him and Drake Graham both. So looking in left field, I like Rivet Bean. I think he's going to be a quality backup outfielder. So is Chase Floyd. Chase Floyd is very intriguing to me as well. He is right at his price point. If I sign him, I can bring him in for Graham. That'll give me an outfielder who can play all the outfield positions and give me $5.6 million in the budget, which I'm okay with doing because Drake Graham has been absolutely booty cheeks this season. And then moving down the list as well here to the outfield, do I want to get someone like Connor Gilbert who can start in left field? I think he's still cheaper than Patton. He is, actually. So we would get a little bit older in left field, but we would have the same quality starting level outfielder, which we'll need now that we have Floyd on the roster. Or do we go get Rivet Bean, who'd be like a bench caliber guy? I don't think that's a smart move considering we just got Floyd. I think the smart move here is to take Gilbert, just because I got a feeling we're going to need him. So if I bring him in for Patton, that's fine. Yeah, I'm good with that. And that'll make us up to $17 million now. So we're making over over $500K a game now. So that's going really well. And I think that's it I'm doing for offensive moves for now. And then if we move to pitching, Brecken Kemp has been absolutely horrible. So I want to get rid of him. Mike, he's almost there. Trampleson is at her price point, but I kind of want Stump Cervantes. I like him better. So I kind of want him. Bring him in for Kemp, definitely. Yes, that'll free up $2 million there. We won't make the move to get Mike or Piper, because we're not really playing well right now. So I will not get rid of McIllies yet. I am getting rid of McIllies, but not right now. I think maybe down the road I will get rid of him. But for right now, I think we're okay. Maybe Lee McMahon will get a shot. I like Lee. He's a quality guy. If I get Mike here for Dearth, that's going to spend almost $3 million of our budget, so let's not do that just yet. Bullpen is where we really need to make moves. So do we go get someone like Kaysen Vu, who has K Collector? Or do we go get someone like Juliana Watkins, who has Elite Slider, like a mop-up reliever? Honestly, Albert Heaves is pitching like a mop-up reliever, so there wouldn't be much of a goddamn difference. I think we go get both of them, honestly. Watkins is just slightly above her price point. She should develop here in the series. So bring her in for Albert Heaves. I mean, that's the only way we're going to make money on getting rid of him. So I'd be okay with doing that. Or we bring her in for another reliever and bring in someone else. Maybe Jaden Felix. Bring him in with easy jumps and falls behind. Drew Oldie as clutch. Plunge Malone, no thanks. Carl Painter has decent traits, but he is 40. So he's going to get worse. Maynard's 33. Yoder's 34. Hardy is 45 years old and still fucking kicking it. He's still better than Watkins. That's funny. I like Kaysen Vu. I like Watkins. I like both of them. Let's just bring them both in. We can get rid of Schaefer and we can get rid of Heaves because both of them aren't pitching very well this season. So let's get rid of Heaves for Watkins. That's going to free up some more money there. And then if we go get Kaysen Vu as well, we basically just turned our bullpen into 4 long relievers and Raylan Haley, basically, is what just happened. And we still are making money. So we're at $22.3 million in the budget. We're making almost $1 million a game, and we got rid of a whole bunch of players we didn't like. So that's wonderful. And our chemistry didn't really get messed up. We're at tier 2 everything now. So we're even across the board and all that. Nothing went down to tier 1. I'm very happy with how that just worked out. All right, so I'm going to sim this game against the Leatherwings here, game number 9, and then we're going to play game 10 next episode, which is against the Bards, which is a division rival. It'll be our first look at them. And hey, look at that. We won a game. 3-1, the final. Yes, we'll take it. We're out of last place for now. 2 players are fighting over a turtle you found in the dugout. Who do you give it to, Vu or Floyd? Let's give it to Floyd. He's younger. 2 new guys fighting over a pet turtle. Gilbert or Man? Gilbert. Easy. He's older. I like Man. I think Man has a future with us. Sim the rest of these games. Perfect. All right, and then next episode we'll do player development and all that, and we'll look through all the roster moves and stuff. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I got to get my son from the bus. Hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode. We absolutely throttled the Bird Lizards, winning 12-0 in the game we played against the defending champs. And then in the sim, we went 2-3, falling to 4-5, tied for last place in the division, made a whole bunch of roster moves to make the team better. And we won a game after doing so. So we will take a look through this next time out. I saw someone gain some traits. Hopefully they're good traits. I didn't read them. Tune in next time to see what this team is going to do moving forward in the season as we take on our another division rival next episode in the Bards, which is game number 11, not game 10. I still have to sim this game as well. So tune in next time to see how that goes. If you made it this deep, thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always, guys. Quick shout out to One Boy for tuning in and chatting with me here during the stream. Y'all want to come over here, it's at PracNasty over on Twitch, at PracNasty over on YouTube if you all are curious. Catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.